Yeah, it's San Antonio, and I always say this when I go down, it feels like my home away from home. I'm always happy to go down there. I'm such a tourist. I love doing the river walk and seeing all the Nydia's chickens and dogs and hanging out with Sarah and Lisa. And so this is great. Well, people come to meditation for a lot of different reasons, sometimes to relax, to be able to sleep better, and I think we also find that the general public has a lot of ideas about what meditation is. I know, people will come to me and say, "Well, I can't meditate. I'm too busy. My mind is too active." And as I said earlier, as we were starting, I just think moving toward a meditation practice through pranayama, through asana, is absolutely not optional, but an absolute imperative in today's world. I think it's so important for personal growth and personal health. And to and once you move into meditation, it's about, and what I teach is something called mindfulness meditation, or a way of just learning to be in relationship with what is. And what is, again, as I said, isn't always a place we want to be. It isn't always easy to be in relationship with what is, but you can't really argue with reality. Once an experience is arising, once it is present, it's present. And you can argue with it, but it isn't certainly an argument that you're going to win. And then if you need to take action because it's unfair or unjust or illegal or something that you cannot abide in your heart of hearts, then you can begin to take action to change that. But some things we can't change, and we may not see at the moment why a particular thing is happening. But it brings us greater peace of mind to begin to let go of trying to structure the universe to fit our personal needs 24/7. We spend a lot of energy trying to chase after things that are comfortable and pleasurable, and a lot of energy pushing things away that are not so comfortable and pleasurable. And so the first part of this meditation that I teach is called samatha, is the Sanskrit word, and it simply means learning to concentrate. You can't meditate until you learn to concentrate. And so in the early stages of this practice, and that can be several years, it's not just a few days, that you're training your mind to pay attention to one thing. And the handiest thing to use that always is hanging around, that is willing to be an object of your meditation, is the breath. So people often think that meditation means sitting around and contemplating things. It's not contemplation. We're not, thoughts are not the enemy. We're not trying to stop thought. We're not trying to cultivate good thoughts and push away bad thoughts. We're simply trying to sit back, rest, and watch what is arising on the screen of our mind. And it takes a while to be able to just sit. And the first thing I think you notice is how distracted we are all the time, that this conversation in our head goes on all the time. You close your eyes and you sit and you start thinking, what's that noise? God, somebody just pulled into the driveway. I wonder who that is. Oh, maybe it's the UPS. I ordered that stuff. God, that hasn't come for a couple of days. I'm wondering if that order, and you're away. You're off on some, captured by some conversation. And so our training is to simply notice. And the minute you notice a thought coming up, you watch it and you come back to focusing on your breath, the thought kind of dissolves and disappears. It takes lots and lots of practice.